Okay, 10 p.m. here in Norway, and whatever time it is where you are on the planet, it is time for our weekly heart brain coherence session. I'm Seb from the Transformation Meditation Group. I'm doing this every week for you, doing heart brain coherence every week with another theme, and the theme for today is seeing the unseen. And then I'm actually talking about extrasensory perception. And why are we talking about that? Well, because many people who do heart brain coherence meditations, or at least heart focused meditations, after a while they might notice that their intuition is more sharpened than it used to be. I've experienced it myself, and it's a benefit of heart focused meditation. And why is that? Well, especially in the West, we're mainly focused up in our head. We're mainly working with our brain, and through our upbringing, we kind of forget to focus on our heart as well. And what we do with heart-brain coherence meditations, we connect the heart back to the brain, and they start working together. Our heart and our brain, especially our heart, has a big electromagnetic field around us, measurable several feet away from us. And of course, our brain and its electromagnetic field, which is a weaker electromagnetic field, is inside the electromagnetic field of the heart. And why I'm talking about electromagnetic fields? Well, they work as an antenna, not only a radio transmitter, but also an antenna. There's information in that field around us, and scientists, especially those from Motorola, the mobile the mobile communication part of Motorola, they have been analyzing the electromagnetic field around our brain and around our heart. And they see a clear change in our electromagnetic field whenever we focus on our heart, and we have that special focus on our heart where we breathe through our heart. And especially when we create feelings and emotions inside of us, or an inner experience inside of us, we see that field not only becoming stronger, that field of the heart, but also becoming more coherent. There's more coherent information, frequencies inside that electromagnetic field from our heart. Then we are transmitting, but we also are receiving. And that's where the intuition part comes in, because scientists also see that electromagnetic fields around us influence our electromagnetic field of the heart, and it actually changes our nervous system. It changes also the communication to our brain, and our brain waves also change because of external influences from electromagnetic fields. Now, then I'm talking about electromagnetic fields from other people, but also animals, for example. And there's also a very large noise factor the recent 20 years, which is the mobile communication industry with their antennas and devices. And right here, right now, where I'm sitting, I have a laptop and I have my iPhone in front of me. They are emitting a lot of electromagnetic radiation. And I noticed that when I'm meditating with the heart brain coherence especially, that's harder for me to get in a good meditative state, because there's so much noise that is influencing my heart's electromagnetic field. People who recently in Europe, for example, got these smart meters in their house, there's an increased amount of people who got heart rhythm problems because of those meters. And that's just logical. You're introducing yet another electromagnetic source of radiation into your home, into your house, and it will affect your biological, your biology, your physiology. It's just because we are electric beings. Even our cells have an electric potential. Every cell we have has an electric potential. So it all gets influenced. And studies since the 1970s also say that when we get exposed to microwave radiation, which are electromagnetic fields from our mobile devices, our calcium channels in our cells get tampered with. They open up when they shouldn't open up, and they start to leak, etc. Therefore, I always say during my workshops and courses that one thing you should do is turn off your mobile devices when you go to bed and sleep. So that your body gets a good rest also from electromagnetic disturbances from those devices. But enough about that. We're talking about intuition, extrasensory perception, seeing the unseen. So I already told about our heart. It picks up information from other electromagnetic fields, drives it up to our brain, gets decoded, and if you're sitting on a park bench, for example, and people passing by, you sometimes notice someone being very negative or overly positive, and you feel that inside yourself as well. That's that communication taking place. Another thing where we're going to focus on today is what many people call our third eye or our pineal gland. And that's in the middle of our brain, in the middle of our head. It's a little gland and it functions like an eye. It has nervous system going to the back of our brain where our vision is. A bit strange, but that's how the brain works. We see with our eyes in front and we decode it with our brain all the way at the back. And that pineal gland has the same nerve system that's going to the back of our brain. And actually when we are having visions and we do brain measurements, we do brain measurements when we have people under deep meditation, for example, or we see it when people dream. Actually that part of the brain is very active all of a sudden, as well as the pineal gland. And how does that work? Our pineal gland is like an antenna. It has crystals inside and it reacts to electromagnetic radiation in a frequency level that we can't pick up with our five senses. So there is something when they say it's our third eye, and we get information through that as well. And that's what we're going to focus on today. There's a whole lot I can tell about this. I will tell a lot more about this on Saturday in my offline meditation session here in town with a group of people, where we're going to talk more about the realm we can't see, but actually where everything is made out of, the quantum field, etc. So if you are in the area and want to join, it's going to be an interesting session. But enough about that, let's focus on our third eye. We're going to do heart-brain coherence as well, just to calm ourselves down, to get that nervous system balance we need for this. And then we are going to focus on a part of the brain behind our eyes. And I want you to, when you close your eyes and want to focus on that, a very easy trick is to close your eyes and try to look through your closed eyes. When you do that, you're a little bit farther behind your eyes with your focus, and that's about where you want to be with your focus. And then we focus on that and try just to observe things. Don't have any expectations, just try to observe things, try to just have fun with it, just to explore. It's almost like watching TV. You're just sitting down and you're just browsing through the channels and you stick with something that you find interesting. And actually you're already in a kind of meditative state when you do that. And you just observe and let things happen. So try to do that as we focus on our pineal gland. Okay, let's go and see the unseen. Find a comfortable position, make sure you have good enough support. Very well. Let's start by centering ourselves like always. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth, slowly all the way out. Lower your shoulders, loosen your jaw, close your eyes, let the day go. Take another nice deep inhale through your nose, fill those lungs with air. And exhale through your mouth all the way out and feel yourself getting more centered, more ready for this time for yourself, time for self-love, time for self-care. And one more time, a nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And just settle down, relax even more. Let the day go. Let it all go. Breathe normally. And then try to breathe a little slower and a little deeper than usual. A little slower and a little deeper than usual. Settling down even more. Telling your body that it is in a safe place. Try a 5-second inhale, 5-second exhale. Whatever feels comfortable for you, just breathe slower and deeper than usual. Also notice where in your body you feel your breath the most. Do you feel your breath the most in your nose, your nostrils, the back of your throat? Or maybe you feel your breath the most in your chest or your tummy? So just notice where you feel your breath the most. And put your attention there. Put your attention on that focus point, there where you feel your breath the most. And for a little while, just follow your breath. Just try to follow your breath. Notice the colder air flowing in, the warmer air flowing out. Just for a few moments, follow your breath. Become more aware of it. Keep following your breath. It's okay if thoughts come up, feelings come up all of a sudden. That's okay. And if you notice that, just gently and without judgment, get back to your breath and let those thoughts and feelings go. Observe them, acknowledge them, but don't engage with them. Very good. Now focus on your heart space. So move your focus point into your heart. You can help by putting your hand or your fingers on your chest right there where your heart is. Focus on your heart space. And again, for a moment, breathe through your heart. Just imagine breathing through your heart. Breathing in through your heart. And out through your heart. In through your heart. And out through your heart. Keep breathing through your heart, just for a little while. This is just to calm that heart down, calm our nervous system down, get everything in balance. This gives optimal flow of information throughout our nervous system. we move our focus behind our eyes. So move your focus behind your eyes. You can help by trying to just look through your closed eyes. So have your eyes closed and just try to look through your closed eyes. That's where you want to be. That's where you want to focus to be. Keep that breath nice and calm and deeper than usual. You might even notice that you're still breathing through your heart, but your focus is now behind your eyes. Look through your closed eyes and just notice what you see. It will always start with that you see maybe a little faint light or just blackness because your eyes are closed and it's dark in the room where you are. Just continue looking through your closed eyes. And just relax with that. Just observe. Don't try to look hard or anything like that. Just be there. Be there in a nice, calm, relaxed state. And be there without any expectation and just observing what is happening behind your eyes or what is happening when you are looking through your closed eyes. Just observe. I'm going to be quiet for a minute or so now, so you can practice for yourself. Practice on your own. So keep looking through your closed eyes. Breathing nice and slow. Just observe. Very good. Now maybe you saw some pictures or images coming up in your mind's eye. Thoughts, feelings, and that's all okay. Just take them as they are. Just observe. And that's the practice with trying to get more in touch with the realm we can't see or sense with our five senses. Let's slowly get back. Let's put the awareness on the room you are in. Try to sense the room you are currently in. Notice any sounds in the room. As you're getting back to the present moment of 3D reality, breathe normally. Take a nice, good inhale. And as you exhale, slowly move your body back and forth and from side to side. Wiggle with your fingers and toes. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes. Welcome back, welcome back. Alright, great work everyone. You can type back in the chat when you are back. Awesome. So there's a little exercise just to get in touch with the frequency range outside of the electromagnetic spectrum we can sense with our 5 senses. And know that our pineal gland works as an antenna, our heart works as an antenna as well, so we get information through those electromagnetic fields into our system, and we can train it. And like I said in the start, many people who do heart-brain coherence meditations, or at least heart-focused meditations, they notice that after a while their intuition is stronger than before, and they start to trust it more as well. So yeah, that's one of those things. Happy side effects, to say it that way. And for those that are going to join my offline session here in town, here in Norway, you're welcome to join. We are going to talk about a bit the same thing, a little bit deeper, of course, this Saturday. So feel free to join. It will be fun. Those are deep meditation sessions with a little bit of a story around it. Okay. Thank you for joining today. I hope to see you back next week for another Heart-Brain Coherence. If you have questions, suggestions, send me a message. I'll try to answer you as good as I can, and maybe take your question with me to the next session or your suggestion, and we do another theme next week. Okay. Take good care, everyone. Thank you for joining. Have a wonderful rest of your day and evening. Be safe, take care, and namaste.